Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team, 104.5theteam.com. NYRA's Andy Serling with us now. And Andy, I know you're a Met fan. How you feeling today, baby?
Pretty excited, actually. It's pretty great, you know? I mean, I moved to New York in the mid-'80s, and there was no better time to be a Met fan in the mid-'80s, and it's been some lean years since then. But obviously a pretty exciting year and a pretty amazing series against the Cubs.
Yeah, absolutely. And, of course, this weekend, some exciting stuff as well. NYRA's got some good races for us, Andy.
Yeah, it's Empire Showcase Day. It's really one of our more fun cards of the entire Belmont Fall meeting. I'm glad to see that the weather is going to cooperate, have a nice, crisp fall day, and you get the New York Reds together. We've got 11 races on Saturday. There's 124 horses entered for the card, 116 in the body of the races, and that's 10.5 horses per race. And that's what the fans want, big fields, and some big competitive races. We've got some interesting horses running. And really looking forward to the card. We've got our usual guaranteed $300,000 late pick 4 in the last 4 races, 3 of which are stakes. You've got 7 stakes throughout the card. It's an excellent card all around.
Andy, how do I build up my war chest? Because Breeders' Cup is what, a weekend away?
Yeah, I know. We're going to discuss the Breeders' Cup next week. It's going to be very exciting. Well, actually, there's a lot of stuff going on in the card throughout the day. And I think these sort of short-priced horses, the second race, you've got a horse named Get Jets, who I actually believe is one of the best 2-year-olds in the country. I think he'd be a horse that had a chance if they run him in the Breeders' Cup. I think he'll be tough to beat. The 4th race, Linda Rice is going to have the favorite if Lava Dog runs here instead of the Breeders' Cup. I like the 8, Tricky Zippy, a horse that had a big win at Saratoga. I've got opinions just throughout the card. The 5th race, which is actually the Empire Classic, it's the biggest race of the day. I like a horse in here a lot. I mean, I really think that a horse who was compromised in Saratoga, the 8 Empire Dreams, is going to get a very good setup in here. And I think he can win at a pretty square price. And he's a West Point horse, so I'm sure there'll be a big contingency rooting for him. And as we get into the card later in the day, I mean, I have some ideas in the late pick 4, some sort of long shots with favorites, where the second leg of that pick 4, the 10 horse She's Already will be the favorite, and she is the horse to beat. But I think the 12 Flatware is a long shot that has a real chance in that race. I believe that Roddy Valenci, the local from the Albany area, Hot Stones, will be the favorite, I think, in the 10th race. She's the horse to beat, but I think she can lose the 9 Wonder Gal. And the last race is a bit open in there, and I think the 1 Distorted Beauty is a horse that has a chance to at least get a piece of the race at a price. So I think these kind of New York Red Showcase days have enough competitive races where you can get a price or two home and make a little money.
NYRA's own Andy Serling joining Armen Levack, ESPN Radio, 104.5 The Team, 104.5theteam.com. So, Andy, what's going on at NYRA.com?
Well, as usual, you can watch all the races on NYRA.com. You can watch them in all sorts of angles, HD. I mean, it beats watching it on TV. I used to get home from Saratoga, and you put on the TV and standard, and you put the computer on. You don't watch the TV. You watch the races on NYRA.com. And you can bet through NYRA.com. We've got all sorts of deals as far as putting in $125 and matching up to $125 if you bet that the first week and you open an account. We've got on Sundays, we have Super Effective Sundays where if you bet on the new NYRA.com or through a new mobile device, it's really the mobile site is really terrific. Very easy to use. You bet there, you get 20% back on these supers you hit. So we're offering a lot of good stuff, and I hope people are taking advantage of it.
The man to follow on Twitter, at Andy Serling on Twitter. Andy, next week we break down the Breeders' Cup, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, very excited, actually. We'll be taping about 3 segments, actually, to cover all those Breeders' Cup races, which you'll be able to see on NYRA.com. But I'll be joining you next Thursday, and we'll talk about Breeders' Cup. We'll talk all you want about it.
I was about to say, I thought you were going to say we were taping 3 segments on. Next Thursday it's Andy Serling Day. Just Breeders' Cup breakdown.
I'm good with it.
4 straight hours, and I bet you Andy would have new content for all 4 hours.
I'm there for you guys. Whatever you want from me.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. At Andy Serling on Twitter. Andy, we'll do it next week, man.
Thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you soon.